The Langston Center in Johnson City recently celebrated its grand opening. This facility was built on the former site of the Langston High School in Johnson City, and it was Johnson City's first African-American public school. And Adam Dickson joins us this morning to share more about this cultural arts and educational center. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Chris.
Tell us, I mentioned it briefly there, just the history of the Langston Center. Just give us a little more history lesson on this.
So November 27th, 1893,
Right.
Dr. Hezekiah Hankel decided that the colored children in Johnson City needed a school, a normal school it was called at that time. And so that was the birth of Langston High School. And so from 1893 to 1965, right. It served the African American youth in Washington County.
And I go by on the interstate and I was watching the progress made. It was they were changing it from the configuration that it was in to the configuration it is now. Right. A lot of work went into this project.
Quite a bit of work went into it. I can't say enough the level of focus that Johnson City staff put into this project, from the literal construction to preparing for the grand opening. Johnson City staff have been just outstanding. I saw that firsthand as a new kid on the block. It was just really exciting to see.
And we're looking at some video right now. So much, I mean, it's a beautiful facility, first of all.
It most certainly is. We're proud of it.
Yes.
And so now we have a grand task of programming, and we want to do some great things with this wonderful space.
That's right. And you have some great stuff going on, starting with the STEM program that's going on there.
Most certainly do. We received a $103,000 grant from the state of Tennessee, the city of Johnson City did, to focus on STEAM programming. And so we'll have an after-school program, Monday through Thursday, hours 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., Fridays 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And the focus will be on science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
All right. STEAM, not just STEM, STEAM.
STEAM.
You got to add that arts in there. What can we look down as far as the future? I mean, as far as future programming, some things that are going to be happening there at the Langston Center.
So it's very important that we focus on history. Future generations of all respective demographics need to know about the Black American experience, because the Black experience is uniquely the American experience, and we need to be talking about what America is. And so we want people to be aware of, again, the Black American experience in terms of history. We also want to focus on leadership, because we're living in a diverse community. And so we need to hear voices from all sectors of the community as to how we move forward as a community. And I'll just say, Chris, diversity is just respect for all types of people. Inclusion is allowing their voice, but community is when we can get beyond the differences and we can just start working together. So we really want to talk about how can we be one community. That's the purpose of the Langston Center.
And you've been named the supervisor there.
Yes, sir.
What are some of the goals you've set for yourself as far as seeing what happens with the Langston Center? Collaboration
and not competition.
Right.
We want to be a hub where all existing groups can come and utilize services. This is not just one new service in town, but we want to collaborate. And so if we can develop, again, services that existing groups can use, then we feel like that we've accomplished something.
And one thing I want to leave with is this after-school program. This is very important. This is like one of the stepping stones, one of the first programs y'all are putting out there. Talk to me a little bit more about this after-school program that's going on.
So the after-school program, again, Mondays through Thursdays, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., Fridays 3 to 5. And we have a very close relationship with East Tennessee State. And so we also have a computer lab, and so we will utilize the expertise and the genius of ETSU to help us not only just expose kids to STEM, but also empower them to be part of the future workforce.
And there's no charge for this?
No charge.
All right. Adam Dickson, thank you so much.
Always good.
The Langston Center, we got some information for you right now about their after-school program. It's Monday through Thursday, just like he said, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., Friday 3 to 5, right there at Elm Street in Johnson City. If you need more information, please, I encourage you to pick up the phone and call that number right there at the bottom of the screen.